Kirk Junge here from LearningGolf.tv. Today I'm going to be comparing my setup for impact swing to that of Bryson DeChambeau, who just won the John Deere Classic on the PGA Tour yesterday. And I'm excited because he is the closest example to what I teach on tour as he sets up and makes impact on the same plane. I'm going to do a brief comparison of my swing to Bryson's.
So this is Bryson DeChambeau on the left, who won the John Deere Classic yesterday, and this was in the final round. That's me on the right in the blue shirt. And basically I'm just comparing the two swings just to show you how similar the two swings are. This is my setup for impact golf swing method that I'm using, and Bryson has developed his through Golf Machine and using physics. And I think he's found the easiest way to swing a golf club, and it obviously works pretty well as he won yesterday. So looking at the setup, you can see how if you draw a line from the club head up through the golf club, that it also goes through the right arm, at least to the elbow. You can see in both cases. And I've drawn the spine angle as well. Bryson stands a little bit more upright than I do. That's something that I would like to do as well, but the golf clubs play a role in that. Bryson's are very upright, and it's difficult to get clubs as upright as he has. That said, I will be eventually moving a little bit closer to the ball and standing a little bit more upright. I think there are advantages to that, as the club can swing more like a pendulum, and it just seems to be quite a bit easier. So putting the swing in motion, you can see as I take the club back, how the left leg bends out towards the ball as my hips are turning back and I'm taking the club back. You can see how it's on the same plane at the top of the swing, or very close. And Bryson, same thing, taking the club back. He takes it back right on plane going back. You can see how his hips are turning, upper body as well. You can see how close he is to the plane here. You can see if you look at the butt end of the club, you can see it's very close, within an inch or so of being on plane as well. Very, very close. You can see how the bodies have remained bent forward at the same spine angle. With Bryson's, the camera did move a little bit. They shoot these things from a crane, and you can see it somewhere here in the shot. You can see how the camera there, if you watch how his feet are moving, the camera's moved a little bit, I guess up, because his feet are moving down, and so that's what makes it look a little bit more off plane than he really is. So if you look at the legs then working down towards the ball and the club coming down on the plane, how the left leg's disappearing as the hips are turning, which is very important for power, which Bryson certainly has a lot of. You see him at impact there also. So then you see my swing in the downswing, the club coming down the plane, body turning. And you can see now, you can see the left leg from behind, so the hips are turning. And I'd say Bryson's turned a little bit more than I am. It's something I'm working on. It's getting more turn through the shot, and that will also provide more distance. But it's something in the setup for impact golf swing, we're basically setting up for this impact position. You can see the club arm and spine angle has remained the same for Bryson and myself, and this is why it's the easiest golf swing you could ever learn. You just simply have to get the setup right. On the website there's also customizations for the setup that you can follow to fit the swing to yourself.
So as you can see, Bryson and I both are swinging on the same planes we set up on, and this just makes it much easier to hit great golf shots for anyone. Instead of trying to copy Rory McIlroy and the other tour players who have been doing this very complicated motion, setting up like this and making impact like that since they were little kids. Follow Setup for Impact. There is a free learning series available, and there's a ton of videos here on YouTube with more information. And please subscribe, click the button below, and like this video.